of this college football playoff. It's time to find out who has the depth and the drive to take one huge step closer to the ultimate goal, hoisting that national championship trophy. This test is a matchup we cannot wait to see unfold. Welcome, everyone, to Glendale, Arizona. This is the Verbo Fiesta Bowl, part of the college football playoff. As we'll see a playoff team from last year, the Texas A&M Aggies, taking on a playoff team from last year, the Georgia Bulldogs. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler with Kirk Herbstreit. We are almost there. Time to find out who'll be headed to the national championship game. Team out there, we are about to get cranked up for this semifinal collision. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone, so a touchback will start at the 25. Looking for some space. It's Cook. They'll bring him down right at the 30-yard line.
Hat on a hat up front. Good job opening up the holes. Anytime you can get positive yards on first down, that's a win.
A gain makes it second and medium. Drops back from the shotgun, looking for an open man. Bringing pressure. Oh, the pass rush gets home.
Well, if you're going to be able to play in the SEC and be a dominant team, you have to have defensive linemen like this right here. We've seen that from Georgia over the years. They've been incredibly blessed to have defensive linemen that can hold up against the run, also have the ability to do this right here, which is pressure the quarterback and come up with those sacks.
And he'll drop back here on third down. Lets it go quickly. Cannot connect. Incomplete, and now fourth down.
Well, Chris, obviously they had to go through the air there to try to pick up this third down and long, but when you're so far behind the chains, boy, you really allow this defense to dictate things, and it allows them to put pressure on your quarterback and can affect the timing, as we saw on this play.
Trying to return the punt for some extra yardage. Oh, and he's got some space here. And they finally grab a huge return coverage team. Lucky he didn't score there. The offense starts with excellent field position. Outstanding field position to begin this drive. And the back gets the football.
It's a really good, solid run. I know it's not the flashiest big play, but it's important for your offense to be able to get yards like that on early downs. You stay ahead of the chains, and it opens up the playbook for the second and third down coming up.
Georgia now operating in the red zone. Hop over the middle. It's Williams. Tackled at the 5-yard line. Now it's first and goal right there.
Well, this is what coaches love to see. A quarterback with the ability to read the defense properly and then just get it to the open man. Sometimes it sounds simple, but it's tough to execute. This time we have good recognition by the quarterback. Then he gets it down to the tight end. You can see what he can do after the catch.
The receiver grabs it. Touchdown, Georgia, as they claim the lead in this playoff game. Well, they began with great field position, and that didn't take long at all, Kirk.
Well, that's how you take advantage of an opportunity. Your defense sets you up in great field position. You're not looking for a field goal. You're looking for a touchdown. Give the credit to this offense for being aggressive and punching it in.
Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. He's going to return it from deep in the end zone. He'll be tackled at the 18. That's good coverage there. And the Texas A&M offense heads back out onto the field. They're coming off a 3-and-out, looking to produce a positive drive here. Pressure is coming. It's incomplete. He was hit as he threw a good pass rush there on first down.
Anytime a quarterback's able to recognize a free rusher like that, that's what the check down is for. He has to recognize the protection issues quickly and pivot.
Here's the second down play. And he's back to throw again after that incompletion on first down. He's got a man down the middle. Takes it out to the 44. That's good for a first down.
Boy, a huge play here for Texas A&M. A nice throw, but even a better catch by this wide receiver. Man, they've had some great ones over the years at College Station. Guys like Mike Evans and Anais Smith most recently. Going back to Christian Kirk. Guys with some size and speed.
This line getting set up. It's a first down play. Receiver in motion now. On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. The sure hands. It's Cook.
Well, they don't pick up the first down here, but if you can use the quick passing game to stay ahead of the chains, it definitely helps your offense. And if that defense starts to creep up and take that away, that's when you can take a shot downfield.
Pass caught. Second down now. From the shotgun, he's probing the secondary. Oh, he makes the catch. That's a big gain before he goes out of bounds. It'll move the sticks more than enough for a first down.
Just a good job of spreading the wealth, making sure everybody's getting their touches. When you do that, the defense can't lock in on one guy or two guys. Make them have to be aware of everybody, and allows you to continue to spread the ball around and spread the field, making it tougher for this defense.
They make the tackle, but that pass creates a solid gain.
Boy, he has such great size. I just love this play call on 1st and 10. The defense is expecting a run. Instead, you go play action, and you throw it to the big man for some positive yards on 1st and 10.
It's second down after that completion. Looking to throw yet again. Wide open downfield. Touchdown, Aggies, as they get on the board here in this playoff game.
This guy can do it all. We've seen him go behind coverage and make plays downfield. We can see him catch the ball underneath, just like this. And when he catches a football, he is so dangerous after the catch. This one leads him into the end zone for the 6 points.
And the point after is right down the middle. Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. And he'll lead the kickoff right there. They'll start from the 25. And the Georgia offense is back out on the field. Great possession last time. They punched it into the end zone. Can the defense come up with a stop this time? Off the play fake, looking to throw. Fires it to the left side. That one is incomplete. Took a downfield shot on first down, but missed it.
That ball just seemed to sail on it. You got to make sure to give your receiver a chance to be able to come down with a catch and bounce, because in today's game, man, these receivers make catches like this all the time. And if you put the ball out of bounds, you're not going to give them that opportunity.
At the 25, it's 2nd and 10. Can they make it a 3rd and manageable here? Catch made on the left side. Defense surrounds him. Just a short gain of that completion.
Well, they get positive yards here, but you have a sense that they wanted a little bit more with that pitch and catch.
So ball at the 30. This is a manageable third down play for the offense. Out of the gun now on third down. Makes the catch. It's Riley. He stopped, but gets a first down.
Well, when you play zone defense on third down and you don't get pressure from your defensive line, you're going to give a quarterback a lot of time to be able to find an open receiver and eventually get the first down. Not surprised at all that they're able to convert.
Puts into space at the 50. Breaks clear over the middle. Can they catch him? He's brought down at the 6. The offense will have first and goal right there.
Well, that's one way to run the RPO. This guy can be so dangerous if you make the wrong read, and that is exactly what can happen. They were lucky to somehow track him down.
And the Bulldogs trying to punch it in. It's first and goal.
Chris, even in this condensed space down in the red zone, a superior athlete is just eventually going to be a superior athlete. You hesitate for a second, and this guy's going to make you pay, and the defense here was left with the bill.
And he knocks through the PAT. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. Looks like the returner will try and field this one. He'll be tackled at the 18. That's good coverage there. Offense out there for the first play of this drive from the 18. First down, looking to throw the ball. Extending the play now. He's got the first and still going. And he'll finally step out of bounds after a massive gain.
Boy, this guy can do it all. We know what he can do with his arm, but when things aren't there, does a good job of pulling it down, knowing where the first down marker is, picking up the first down.
After one explosive play, the offense suddenly moves inside the opponent's 45. On first and 10, looking to throw. Looking deep downfield to the left. And it's broken up. Great play by the DB, but there's a penalty flag on the field. Let's see what that's about. And the head coach will decide to accept the penalty and take the yardage. Any offense loves to call a play on 1st and 5 after that offsides penalty. An inside give now from the shotgun. And he will be stuffed for no gain.
I like the idea of mixing it up from time to time because he can't be too predictable. But the execution was a little bit off on this one. Going to have to go back to the drawing board.
Offense getting set. It's second down. Wants to throw it. Grab near the sticks. It's Cook. They've got him, but that completion good enough for first down yardage.
Chris, it just feels like the offense is almost teasing the defense with this play. As an offensive coordinator, quarterback, you're often looking for that soft spot in the zone. And here, they do a nice job of finding that hole for a nice gain.
Play action here on first down. Moves out of the pocket. Nobody open downfield. He just throws it away.
Man, I like this play. Not only is it the right play, throwing it away like that, but given that he had no other option, he just did what he's supposed to do to survive and get ready for this next down.
Time for one more play here in the quarter. Quarterback wants to throw it on second down. He's running out of time here. Oh, down he goes. It's a sack. Well, Kirk, it's Georgia on top so far. And the first quarter is in the books. What is a huge opportunity for both these programs to get a step closer to a national championship. Plenty of time for some plot twists here as we begin the second quarter. A big play here after the break. Offense trying to convert here on third down. Out of the gun now on third down. Looks over the middle, and that's complete. Defense able to stop him. It's fourth down now. The decision is not to go for it on fourth down. Here comes the field goal team. This will be a 46-yard attempt. And it's good right down the middle.
I was watching this guy in pregame. He's got a strong leg. I'm surprised here he's able to put 3 points up here for the offense.
So after the field goal, the kicker out there again to boot it away. And it comes out to the 25. No return attempted there. And the Bulldogs offense is back out on the field. The last possession was just old school power football. Let's see if they can keep that going here. Looking to throw it on first down. And it's incomplete. The defender arrived the same time as the football. And now it's second down. So second and 10 from the 25. Important to get something here to avoid that tough third and long situation. Caught on the outside. It's Wiley. And it's out of bounds after a decent gain.
Well, if you're not careful as a quarterback, this is the kind of route that defensive back wants to jump and get in front of for an interception or maybe a touchdown going the other way. But this time, the receiver runs it well, brings it in, and it gets out of bounds.
So ball at the 30. This is a manageable third down play for the offense. Out of the gun now on third down. Can't hold on. Good defensive play. Brings up a fourth down.
What a hit there on third down. The timing was perfect, and now we got a big fourth down play.
The Dogs will line up to punt it away. He's on to boot it away now. And the returner will be brought down. Texas A&M offense back on the field. They settled for a field goal in the last possession. They're looking for the end zone, no doubt, here. They start the drive with a quick throw to the right. They bring him down, but he makes the 40-yard line. That's a solid game.
Chris, that's another positive game for this offense, and this quarterback continues to show why he's had such a great year this year. When he has time to throw, he gets his feet set. He's as accurate as any quarterback in the country.
And looking to throw now on first down. Ran by the receiver. They bring him down after a short gain there.
Quarterback looks downfield to make this throw. He wants to be able to get the ball to be able to pick up enough yards for a first down. But instead, he gets the ball at least underneath to the drag route and gets some positive yards.
Now it's second down here. And he drops back in the gun. Comes up with the catch. And the gain just good enough for a first down. They bring him down, but wow, the freshman showing off the arm strength.
Boy, another positive gain for this offense, and this quarterback continues to show how dangerous he is when he has time to throw. The defensive coordinator's got to change up his looks, maybe bring in the blitz, anything they can do to get this quarterback out of this rhythm.
First down, looking to throw the football. On the run here, lets it go. Quarterback finds a target on the right. It's complete. Tackle made, but the gain moves the ball to 30.
Another great play by this receiver. And I tell you, the offense coordinator is doing a nice job of moving him around. The defense knew coming into this game how tough he'd be to stop, but the way they're utilizing him is making it very challenging to be able to create the matchups that the defense wants.
Finding space at the 20. Tackle made after a nice pickup on the play.
This receiver has just that combination of speed and natural ball skill ability to be able to come up with play after play, already over 50 yards here in this first half.
Texas A&M getting set with a 1st and 10 now. In the red area, it's Cook. Stopped right there at the line. No gain.
Well, the defensive line does their job eating up those double teams, freeing up the backers to make the play.
Coming to the line on 2nd down. This is important. They want to avoid a 3rd and long. There's the snap, and he's looking to throw. Defense is coming after him. Refusing to be brought down. Touchdown, Texas A&M. What a weapon for this offense. A quarterback who can flash the speed and finish a touchdown drive just like that.
How about being the defensive coordinator? You've got everything covered. You make the right call, and all of a sudden this guy is so athletic and so gifted with his ability to improv, you can't contain him. You better come up with another scheme, and you better put 2 or 3 defenders on this quarterback.
Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. And he'll lead the kickoff right there. We'll start from the 25. So they begin the drive here in the final 3 minutes of the half. They'll run it here. The gain is 3 yards, so 2nd and 7.
This is exactly what you want to see as a play caller. You get positive yards to be able to kind of keep you on schedule as a play caller. That's all you can ask for. Good job up front and a nice run.
So 2nd and 7 after the 3-yard pickup. This offense trying to get something going on this drive. Quarterback looking to pass here on 2nd down. Grab down the middle. It's Wiley. They bring it down, but that's a good play. Runs the ball to the 39. Dogs come up to the line to crank the tempo up here.
Well, there's no time to sit there and talk to each other as a defense. You give up a big gain for a 1st down, and already you got to get lined up because here comes the ball again.
They test the middle of the defense, but get nothing.
Well, that's an excellent effort here by this defense, staying in their run fits. They holding their own at the line and making the tackle. The offense just couldn't get enough of a push to get anything going there.
What's the play call here on 2nd down for this offense? Looking for a man. Quick throw to the left side. Oh, it's incomplete. That's a good job of the defender to break that up.
To me, it looked like that receiver maybe tipped his hand on this out route. The corner does a nice job of breaking on the ball. The receiver needs to be sharper on those if you want to have any success against this secondary.
Now from the 40, the offense faces a 3rd and long to keep this drive going. Quarterback pre-snap adjustments now for this defense. On 3rd down, he drops to throw. Looking for his big tight end. Finds a man open on the right side downfield. He makes the stop, but it's a big gain down to the 29.
The defense is spread all over the field, creating some one-on-one matchups, and the quarterback makes them pay for it.
So the big chunk play has the offense already in field goal range with a fresh set of downs. Out of the shotgun, he hands it off. Defense shoves him out of bounds. Not much of a gain there.
Great offenses are able to stay ahead of the chains, and runs like that on first down are exactly what I'm talking about. Now you have a lot that you can call here on this second down.
Again, he makes it second and medium. Nice grab. It's Wiley. Defense reacts quickly. A very short gain on the play.
Boy, wide receiver screen can be hit or miss. Either the receiver finds a nice crease and picks up big yards, or the defense completely negates that. The team speed from the defense here wins that play.
Short on the 7th play of the drive. He cannot escape. It's a sack. And now the defense will call a timeout before this critical down just to get everybody on the same page.
You know, the quarterback looks like he makes the right read, but I got to tell you, I think he underestimated the speed of this defense and how quickly they were able to get to him to prevent him from picking up the first down.
A pass from the field goal attempt. The offense on the field going for it on 4th down. Quarterback changing the play now at the line. Needs a completion here on 4th down. Caught near the sticks. It's Wiley. The gain moves the football to the 6-yard line. It'll be first down and goal.
Just great execution here on this 4th down to keep this drive alive. And what I love is the accuracy from the quarterback and a good job by the receiver knowing where that route needed to be able to catch the ball and pick up the first down.
Caught over the middle. It's Williams. Touchdown, Dogs. They couldn't stop him there. That kind of execution on a long drive, that's why this team made it to the college football playoff.
That's exactly right. Being able to mix in the run with the pass, picking up first downs, and eventually coming up with the touchdown. That is a tough thing to do. They made it look easy.
Point after, up and good. So after the touchdown, here's the kickoff, and we'll see if the opposing offense has time to answer before halftime. Returner trying to create good field position. Returner tackled right there. That's where they'll start the drive. Here's the first play of the drive now. They're backed up at their own 14. On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. Running out of time in the pocket. He's sacked and be brought down right at the 5-yard line.
That's the 3rd sack now, and we're not even to halftime. The offense is losing. They're getting whipped up front at the line of scrimmage. The offensive coordinator better make some adjustments, or this thing could snowball.
Pass protection, a serious issue. Another sack makes it 2nd and long. Looking for a receiver. Grab down the middle. It's Cook. And they get him down on what will be the final play of this first half. And that will do it for the first half here. Kevin Connors now has our halftime update. And the Aggies will kick it off to begin the second half. After the 25, no return attempted there. And the powerful Georgia offense is back out on the field. Fire to the right side, complete. They bring him down quickly, a short pitch and catch to get a little bit closer to the marker.
When you throw an out route against man coverage, and it puts a premium on a receiver who can set up the defensive back to be able to still have room to get to the outside and be timed up with a quarterback. That was great execution.
Quarterback looking to throw it on second down. Fires it to the wideout. Catch made in space. Look out. A huge gain moves the ball to the +22. Great scoring position now.
Chris, that's just perfect execution here by the offense. Quarterback does a nice job getting back, putting the ball out where the receiver can make a play on it. Nothing you can do as a defender.
One massive play has moved the football just outside the red zone. First down. Caught behind the line. It's Stone. They get him down quickly. Not much of a gain on that completion.
This is an example of a quarterback and his offense just taking what the defense gives you. Not a huge play, but positive yards. The defense wants to give that throw to you. You take it, get the ball to your receiver, stay ahead of the sticks.
And they're moving the receiver now before the snap. Looks like the QB is changing the play at the line. Now we'll run a draw play. And the senior able to make the stop after a short gain. Solid gain on the running play. Third down now. Grab behind the line. It's Stone. They make the stop just short of the first. Looks like inches to go, and now fourth down.
Chris, in my opinion, what we just witnessed is one of the toughest things to do in football as a defender, and that's making an open field tackle. A lot of times, those one-on-one matchups against shifty receivers, the receiver wins. This time, let's tip our cap to that defender. Great play.
QB keeps it himself. The Bulldogs are moving quickly down the field. Here comes a first down pass attempt. And it's intercepted right near the goal line. He can go. He's at the 50, the 40, past the 20. Touchdown, Aggies. A defensive score in this playoff game. Wow. They now have the lead in the semifinal game.
Chris, what a turn of events here. 1 second, you're in field goal range as an offense. The next, the defense is running back an interception for a score. You're looking at a 10-point swing and a momentum changer.
They'll try to add the lead now with the PAT. The PAT puts them up 3. Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. And he'll lead the kickoff right there. They'll start from the 25. And the Georgia offense is back out on the field. They have got to bounce back on this possession after throwing a pick-6 last time out here. Tries the right with a quick throw. Oh, what a grab! That's out of bounds after a solid gain, more than enough to pick up a first down.
Just a really good ball here to be able to pick up this first down for the Georgia offense. And, you know, being able to have a balanced attack, so important in modern college football, and Georgia does that as well as anybody.
The pass is intercepted. Tackle made after a short return, but the pick ends that threat.
Really nice job of mixing up the looks here by this defense. Sometimes man, sometimes zone. They fool the quarterback here completely, and he throws the pick.
And here comes the Aggies offense back on the field. Handoff here from the shotgun. Slams right into a wall. They got him for a loss.
Chris, textbook job by the defense surrounding the runner and preventing that play from being bounced to the outside.
Rough start to the drive. They lose 4. Makes it now 2nd down and 14. Looking to pass here on 2nd down. Delivers from the pocket, complete over the middle. And the defense swarms, not much of a gain on that completion.
Just a good job here by the quarterback. Got the ball out to his receiver. His guy eats up some yards. They stay ahead of the sticks.
They're backed up here, trying to make something happen on 3rd and long. Dropping back, looking to throw for the 1st down. Looking for his big tight end. Finds a man downfield. That's a big gain to the right. They drag him down after a big gain. Ball moved all the way to the 38. Texas A&M getting set with a 1st and 10 now. Motion by the back will make the defense adjust. On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. Receiver looks it in. It's complete. Receiver brought down after a short pitch and catch.
Chris, that's a great example of his arm strength. He just fired the ball in there much quicker than the defense could even react.
A completion makes it 2nd down. It's an RPO. The quarterback gets it out quickly. Out of bounds, but not before a big game. This offense is ripping the defense apart today.
Boy, they love going to this guy in the slot, don't they? What a mismatch inside. He reels in another one. This guy's automatic.
The Aggies will line up here on 1st down and goal. And the tackle is made. The defense saying, not this time. They got burned in this scramble last time. They bring him down pretty quickly here.
Boy, Chris, I thought when he took off on his scramble, I thought he had a chance to maybe get it to the end zone. But the defense does a nice job. Yeah, they gave up a couple yards, but they kept him out of the end zone.
Direct snap to the back. Makes the defender miss. Motors into the end zone. Touchdown, Texas A&M.
Chris, we get so caught up in this era of the spread, of throwing the football, and the quarterback and the receivers. This is a great example of the value of having a running back that has a nose for the end zone and can take it in for a touchdown.
Well, they'll try to add to the lead now with the PAT. The extra point makes it a 10-point game. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. Comes out of the 25. No return attempted there. And the first play of the drive now from the 25. Off the play fake on 1st down. Caught in the backfield. It's Martin. They've got him, but not before he makes a 1st down at the 41.
Boy, it's so easy to get caught up in the receivers and the quarterback, and your eyes get lost. You forget about the running back. Nice catch and a 1st down for this offense.
One play moves the ball to the 41. It'll be 1st down. Play action fake, looking to throw. Looking to scramble. On the run, he'll let it go. But they don't make the connection. That one is incomplete.
Well, we talked to the defensive coordinator, Chris, before the game about how they worked a lot on the scramble drill this week just to be able to contain him. The coach has to be pleased with how they performed on that play.
So after the incompletion, it's second down. From the shotgun, drops back. The sure hands. It's Wiley. Defense surrounds him. Just a short gain on that completion.
Boy, this receiver in the slot is giving this defense all kinds of problems. He has another catch on the day. You may want to adjust out, get out of your base, maybe try 5 or 6 defensive backs on the field, somebody that can match up more athletically against this slot receiver.
Drops back, looking to throw for it on third down. Quarterback is forced out. That's a huge loss, a big sack for this defense.
Well, that takes the wind right out of your sails. This offense is trying to find a way to get back into this game, and another pressure and a sack against their quarterback.
And on fourth down, the punter sends it away. And the returner is brought down. First play of this drive now from the 35. First down, looking to throw the ball. The pocket breaking down. Slides down to avoid the tackle.
That's good for Fighting Texas Aggie.
And as we break for the quarter, Kirk, it's Texas A&M on top. And as we reach the end of 3, time is running out in this crucial contest for both these programs to stay alive in the quest for a national championship. Let's check out the game summary before we move on. So here we go, first play of the quarter. The offense has a first down. Offense moving receivers around now before the snap. Offense will keep it on the ground here. They tackle him behind the line, a loss of 4.
Well, these obvious running situations are very tough when you're working with the lead late in the game because you know the defense is going to stack the line of scrimmage, make it as difficult as possible for you to run the football. So nice job there by the defense. They're trying to punch that ball out, do anything they can at all to get the ball back.
Second down play coming up for this offense. Here's the snap, looking to throw here. The pass rush closing in. And this one goes nowhere. Lucky to get back to the line of scrimmage.
Well, defense does a nice job of pressuring the quarterback. I'll tell you what, that's a heck of an effort by this guy just to be able to get back close to the line of scrimmage.
Challenging play for the offense. They face third and long here from their own 43. Here's the snap, looking to throw. Receiver makes the catch. Now here he goes. And a huge gain before he's forced out of bounds. Big yardage to set up a fresh set of downs.
I mean, Chris, look at this guy. I mean, you talk about having a great day throwing the football and leading his team to a nice, comfortable lead late in the game, and it continues. The coach is showing confidence of what he can do.
Brought down after the catch, but at the 8-yard line. The offense threatening here.
And there's the tight end who shows off his hands.
And a player is down injured after that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check him out. Coming to the line on second down. This is important. They want to avoid a third and long. QB keeper all the way. And he's tackled down at the 4-yard line. Defense getting pushed back.
Well, they didn't bust that for a big play, but it makes this third down coming up a little bit more manageable, and that certainly has a lot of value.
down in the red zone. This is a 4-point type of play, touchdown or field goal. And he runs it in for the score. Touchdown, Aggies.
Great job here by this quarterback, not forcing the throw. Nobody's open. Does it himself, able to use the speed that he has to get to the end zone for this touchdown.
The extra point up and good makes it a 3-score game, up 17 here in the fourth. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. Bringing it out, it's Wiley. Makes it to the 16. That's good coverage there. And the Bulldogs offense is back out on the field. They came up empty on the last possession, forced to punt it away. Can they begin to click now? Escapes the pocket. Slides to avoid the big hit. Dogs hustle to the line to crank up the tempo.
Chris, watch him work through his progressions here. Finds the first and the second option aren't there. By the third option, he's got to pull it down and try to pick up some positive yards, in which he did, and then he slides down to avoid the big hit.
And a big gain before he goes out of bounds. The offense keeps churning, gets a fresh set of downs.
Chris, here we are in the fourth quarter. These guys are trailing. Having a great day, but with this quarterback, he's as gifted as anybody in the country. You never count these guys out.
Back-to-back chunk plays to begin the drive. The defense on their heels. Oh, it's picked off. What a play. Could take it all the way. Touchdown, Texas A&M. 6 points for the defense in this playoff game. What a moment. They stretch the lead and get a lot closer to that spot in the national championship game.
Well, it's just something freeing when you have this kind of lead and you can just turn the defense loose. Getting aggressive pays off for them here. They get the interception. And what athletic ability there to take it into the end zone for a touchdown.
Kickoff team out there. They are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. Fielded in the end zone. It's Wiley. Solid coverage there. They get it at the 15. That's where the offense will take over.
Georgia Bulldogs will take over. First and 10.
And the powerful Georgia offense is back out on the field. It'll be interesting to see if this quarterback can bounce back. He threw a pick 6 in the last possession. On 1st and 10, looking to throw. Just gets it away, taking a shot. And the pass is intercepted as he throws into double coverage that time. He's brought down quickly, but that takeaway is a huge play for this defense. Offense comes up on 1st down in 13 personnel. This can create some problems for a defense. Grinding away on the ground. That's a nice tackle there by the senior.
Nice job here of controlling the line of scrimmage by this offensive line. The back does what he needs to do to get positive yards on 1st down.
2nd down after that run in the previous play. He finds some space. Has the 1st down and more. Touchdown, Aggies. This offense really clicking.
That's another touchdown for these guys. Man, they have had a day that you dream about, whether it's the quarterback, the running back, the receivers, the offensive line. The entire unit has been dominant.
Point after, knocked right through. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. Kickoff right there. We'll start from the 25. And the Georgia offense is back out on the field. Their championship dreams not quite dead yet, but it's desperation time. They've got to get something going right now. And the run moves the ball up to the 33.
What a great job to be able to establish some rhythm to an offense. When you can run the football like this, it just opens up the playbook. You can continue to run, you can go to play action, You really keep the defense on their heels when you can run the ball like this. Nice play.
Final 2 minutes as this offense desperate to get some points here quickly and try to stage a big comeback. Offense getting set up. Here's second down. Keep it on the ground. There's the handoff. They stop him at the 47, but that's enough for a first down.
Well, depending on the temperament of the head coach, he's either turning to the bench and screaming, where the heck was that all game? Or maybe he's just kind of keeping that to himself, thinking, all right, maybe this is something to build on. Maybe something positive can come out of this. You're going to have some bad games from time to time. We'll see how he gets his team ready in the future. But that right there, that's what they've been looking for all game.
Offense getting set. Second down play here. And they'll run it out of the shotgun. And he's brought down after a short gain. Does not make the first down yardage.
Chris, as this clock winds down, it has been a rough day for this offense. Just unable to get anything going. You hope they're able to go back, look at the film, try to learn from the mistakes, and come out the next week looking much better than they did today.